Hey everybody, welcome back to Wolf Ranch Repairs. We're back on this TV. Another short video this week. As the heat continues to rise, it's hard to be outside. And since most of my content is filmed outside, we tend to have shorter videos. Today though, we got this. We applied the veneers last week, finished those up. And then this is missing the corner. So I'm going to take some wood filler. I'm going to put that into that little area, let that dry, sand it to a flat finish. I did get this high performance wood filler. It's stainable. You can put screws in it, everything. Just because of where it's at, I want it to be able to set and harden and not have to worry about it coming loose. And then we will be painting some of the components today. We've got the fittings that I put in that solvent to clean. I took those out, finished cleaning them up, and we'll be applying some paint to those today. And that is going to be about it. We're coming down to the end of this thing. Probably just a couple more videos on this. We did decide that we're going to go with an American chestnut for the color. So probably not next week, but the week after that, we'll be applying the stain and getting it all set up and put back together. But for now, let's start with getting this wood filler into this gap. That was a big crack. So it's actually pretty malleable. All right. There's that. Now we're just going to let that harden up. And then, if I'm not mistaken, we had a couple of spots on the front top that we want to do as well. Just where the veneers chipped away. Actually, that hasn't chipped all the way off yet, but I have to put a nail in that edge. This stuff, it doesn't take very long to dry either. Especially, I mean, I'm not using a ton of it, especially along this front lip. So, all right. So that is that. Now, we'll see where that's at in terms of how dry it is once we finish painting some of these attachments or this hardware, and see if we can't sand down at least this part. Set this off to the side. All right, so you can see this is after I've taken it off out of the cleaner and wiped it off. I don't know if you recall the dark brown that was on the front of this, and then these, everything came off. These are really clean down to the plain metal. So we'll set those down. So and the color we picked out is rose gold. So kind of a pinkish. I did a test on the back of this front plate, and it's that color there. So a little bit of a pinkish gold color. And with that American chestnut, kind of had a reddish tint to the stain, so I think that'll go real well together. So that's the color we decided to go with. So let's put a first coat on the front side of these, and here we go. This is probably not real exciting to watch, but it's part of the process. So wanted to get this on tape. All right. All right, so that's a little bit of the color there. We'll see. Might have to some of that. We'll see if there's any kind of reaction to the metal. Sometimes you get a little bit of a bubbling effect, depending on if the metal has any solvent left on it or not. I can already see this one's got a small run in it, so we'll have to sand that a little bit. Probably put another coat on. It's really hard sometimes with spray paints. You got to get them just right to not create those runs in the finish. So that wasn't very long, but you can already see this is actually already dry. So now I just want to sand that by hand. I don't want to use my sander on it because it might be too aggressive and it could chip out the repair already. So I'm just going to get a small piece of sandpaper, lightly go over that to try and get it down even with the rest of the wood. And it's just a real light You can see where it's darker here. These are still a little bit wet. So we'll let those sit and dry and make sure they're cured 100%. So overall, I'm very happy with the way this is turning out. This thing's been sitting in my garage for years, untouched. And when we decided to do the channel, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to go ahead and work on this and get it situated. So, but like I said, just a little quick short video, just trying to continue to get content out at least once a week for now. And then as the channel grows, we'll see about possibly getting more videos out a week. Once this is done, we're probably going to be bringing our camper back down from the property up north, and that way I can film videos working on that every week. But yeah, until we get some other ideas for what kind of projects we're going to do, and I know I've got a ton of stuff. My honey-do list around the house is huge. So we'll see. Maybe I'll film some of that stuff. All right, so thank you guys for watching the videos. Again, get the word out. Let your friends know if you enjoy the content. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you always get alerted when I drop a new video. And pretty consistently, they're on Mondays right now. So look for that, and we will see you guys next week. Thanks again. Bye.